MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
James Paxton is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Ben.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter, Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. The 1-2. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 5, Alex Almora.
Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Almora sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He could put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Showtrack. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
3-0 to him now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Popped up, and Andujar is under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
4-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Quintana has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Oh, he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. And he'll step off. Here's Didi Gregorius. Popped him up. Baez waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Quintana's ready. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
1 and 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Back now for the 2nd inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Well, Matt, clearly there is no rain in the area as of yet, but the reports that I'm getting say precipitation is expected as this game moves along. Of course, the grounds crew and the umpires will work to get this one in without a delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it is impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Baez breaks from first. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Heading out towards shallow right. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Mauricio Calderon.
Now at the plate, Mauricio Calderon. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Baez leads off first with 1 away. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. Back up the middle. Gregorius is there. LeMahieu for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. High and deep to right center. Almora racing back. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Strike taken up in the zone. Fastball called for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Batting 6. The first baseman.
A man at second with 1 down. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Contreras recovers, and the throw is wide. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Striding in, Miguel Andujar. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
The set and the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, David Bodie.
Leading off for the Cubs, the third baseman, number 13, David.
Here comes the first
Bodie.
pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
First pitch on its way. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Barehanded. He is out.
Now batting.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's out.
Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
3-0 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's dead center for strike one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Yankees nothing.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Quintana's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Behind 0-2 now.
0-2.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 3 full here in game number 4. The Cubs are on top 1-0. Here's Javier Baez. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the pitch. Taken but called a strike. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Contreras, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Ground ball left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Number 1.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Mauricio Calderon is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at 1 outside. It's 1-0. The 1-0 misses, ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Line to the right side. Judge makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Cubs digging in to try it again. Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1 is in there for the 2nd strike. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Quintana into the windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Too high. 1-2. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. The next Cub up, David Bote. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
David Bote.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. A 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 6, Billy.
So one away here with the bases empty. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. LeMahieu ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now that boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Ben Zobrist. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
No strike.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1. Three and 1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Oh man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. From the stretch, line towards center field. Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs strand 1, but they. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and still finds a hole.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Too high. 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Voit on at first. Nobody out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. On the line, that's a base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. He's right there. They get the force at the plate, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So they're fortunate to get the force at the plate, but they might have gotten a little greedy there by not trying to go to first, so the bases will remain loaded. At the plate, Aaron Judge, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. Hit hard on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Back at him, and it hit him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. No balls and a strike to count. 1-1 to Schwarber.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set and the pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is looked at for ball 1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Fastball well outside.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way down the third baseline. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-0. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And it's fouled away. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. He's set. The 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And the runner will score from second. On to third, but he's in safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Adam Ottavino, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 0, Adam.
Daniel Descalso will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And 1 count and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Andujar brings it in. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Yankees 1. Daniel Descalso is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
For the Cubs. Now playing third base.
Giancarlo Stanton now due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Scorched to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay. And we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Pedro Strop will be the new pitcher on the mound after the delay as we are ready for more baseball. Torres will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Here's the 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Strop, 33 years old. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches was they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box now, Luke Voit. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ground ball right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dio? This pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
So striding in, Miguel Andujar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Stanton on third. Voit on at second with 2 down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
On the line, that's a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-3 game.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there.
Aaron Hicks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ben Zobrist. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Ottavino is actually a native New Yorker. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
And they'll play the station-to-station game here, but this is a foul ball. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off up for ball number 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to first for the second out, but meanwhile that all-important go-ahead run is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will track it down. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Chopped in front of home plate. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Cubbies are in front 4-3. So the batting order turns over.
For the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ.
Brad Brach gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the.
Attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 29, Brad Brach.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 delivery. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Count remains at 0-2. Brach, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th.
Didi Gregorius.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. One down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Aaron Judge. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. At the knees, strike one.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a little...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yanks leave 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Tommy Kahnle has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the...
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started. And after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Into the box, Javier Baez. Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. The relay throw, and he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Baez breaks from first. Hit down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He'll try it again from first. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. And now they'll put the tag on the runner, trying to sneak up the third, and he is out. My gracious, that's a questionable base running play, to put it kindly. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ball game. Hit on the ground to third. Andujar's got it. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated
Steve
hitter,
Cishek is
Labor.
on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 41, Steve Cishek.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Cishek was born in Massachusetts. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Gary Sanchez, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. He'll try it again, 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The next 3-2. Count still full, 3-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
A bouncer up the middle. Zobrist is there. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play, and next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
This is foul right side. Cishek pauses, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Down in order go the Yankees. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Dellin Betances enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where.
Number 68, Dellin Betances.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 6.
Digging in, Billy Hamilton. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's a .333 hitter. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ben Zobrist. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken to throw. He's there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Cubs are down quietly as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. So coming to the
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman,
Brandon Morrow,
Miguel
comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the
Your
ninth.
attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 15, Brandon Morrow.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Almora. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. One out, nobody on. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. It's 1-2. Morrow readies the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. There to play is Zobrist on to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And a step off. And he'll step off and try again. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am.
And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Here now is the final line.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Chicago have evened up this World Series at 2 games apiece. Pedro Strop pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.